Everyone is trying to be something that they are not. They have been trying to improve themselves for years. And the whole self help industry is based on this fact: improve yourself. When you say that you want to improve yourself, and to improve yourself in this journey of improving yourself, you lose something: who you are. The journey should not be about, I want to improve myself. The journey is about discovering yourself. I know you may have heard it many times that discover yourself. But the moment you start discovering yourself, you go into a different path where you don't try to discover yourself, where you try to validate yourself with external factors. For example, if I am being lazy, when some person says that laziness is, if you are lazy, you can be more creative. Yes, you can. If you are lazy, you can find how to get things done easily and more creatively. It is true. But is it true about yourself? Maybe you are lazy because you are lazy, because you are careless, you don't want to work hard. So many people try to do that. They just validate their behavior with external factors, or they become really smart. People are very good at rationalizing. If I'm committing a mistake, if I had a loss, if I did something wrong to anyone or to myself, I will give a rationale to me that why, a reason, that why I did it. I had to do it because of this reason. Because of this rationalization, you are never getting into a state where you can find yourself. And why do we rationalize all the time? The reason is our ego, because we don't want to accept the fact that we failed. You know, on surface we say, yes, I failed, but inside we are giving ourselves thousands of reasons that why you failed and he won. And it has to be dropped. I use the word drop. I learned this by reading a lot of books, a lot of autobiographies, that when you try to stop anything, for example, you learn this thing that okay, I want to discover myself. But the moment you start doing it, you will try to stop a lot of things inside you, which is wrong. Because when you say that you want to stop it, it means you are not able to stop it. That's why you are saying that I want to stop it. And in stopping, there is now the conflict is arising when you say you want to stop, because some parts of you wants to do that thing, and here is another part who wants to stop it. Now, when the two things who are against each other comes into the play, it creates conflict. And conflict will only create resistance. Conflict will only make you sad. Conflict will make you lose. And you are just fighting with yourself. And it is not fighting, I have said in my last video. It is about flowing. What you need to do is not stop it. Don't stop it. Just see it. Just let it happen. Let it happen fully. In the first place, you want to stop it because you are labeling it as something bad. And it is not bad. The moment you start labeling it, it is bad, it is good, it is right, it is wrong, you're creating a conflict inside of yours. I'm not saying that wrong is right or right is wrong. Now, again, there is nothing wrong and nothing right. Because this is how the things will drop itself. This is how you will regain your power to choose what you really want to do. Before this, there is only conflict. Sometimes you want to do something, other time you don't do it. And sometimes you don't want to do it, but you still do it. We all are like this. Why? Have you ever thought that why everyone knows how to be successful, everyone knows they should read books, they should do this and do that, why they are not able to do it? Why we are wired like this, that we know what we should do, but what we do is completely different from what we should do? Because what we do is bad, or maybe not enough, and what should we do is enough. We are labeling both of these scenarios with something. with something good and something bad. Now, it all has to be dropped. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Just see it, what's happening inside of you. Let it happen. We don't judge anyone. Before anyone, anything inside of you, any emotion, any decision you take. Now, I will read few things from my diary and elaborate to you. What else would you say to me? Life is a beautiful event that happened. My being is part of the whole universe. I am universe. Journey is beautiful. Belief has to be dropped to enter into knowing the truth. Now, when I say that, what else you have to say to me? What else would you say to me? Life is a beautiful event. It's about that when something bad happens to your life, you have so much questions against life because you had hopes, you had plans, and life showed you the real tragedy. And now you're questioning everything, that why me and why is happening, why I'm suffering. Now, this why in the first place has to be dropped. The questions, you know, again, I'm talking so much about dropping and dropping, but where are we dropping it? You need to bring awareness that this whole life is a play, is a game that you need to play. It's just a game. And who made this game? Who created this game? If you believe in God, I can say yes, God created it. If you believe in nature, I said I can say that yeah, nature created it. And any kind of higher force, name it anything, created this game, this play. A question may arise that if God, if He is real, and if God has created this whole universe, this whole, you know, this whole play, and why He made sufferings, why He made, challenges in my life. This insight came to me when I was walking in a park that imagine I am God and I am designing a game. Or imagine I'm just a human and I am assigned to design a game. Will I make the game very easy? No, it will be very hard. It will be the more hard it will be, the more adventurous it will be, the more people will like it. Because it's a game. People know that it is a game. The whole life is that game. And you are a player. The problem lies when we play thinking that this is real. We are stuck into the reality that is not even real. Now, reality has also lenses. What I see as real, you may not see it. It happened to me that since childhood, I have been seeing a lot of things happening around me which are not good. Those things made me sad, made me cry. But when I grew up in childhood, my reality was everything is sad, everyone is trying to use you. And when I grew up, now at this age, I'm 22 right now, I just feel everything is beautiful. As I have written here, like, what else would you say to me? Life is a beautiful event that happened. That happened to me. It's happening. And I'm letting it happen. When you resist, when you question, you don't let life happen to you. Now my reality changed and it will keep changing. So it is not a reality is something that doesn't change. Now it is a lens of the reality which changes. You see, suppose a person sees a sunrise and he starts crying. Another person sees a sunrise and he's not even crying. So what's happening here? What he is seeing, the other person is not able to see because both have different lenses of reality. The real reality, which doesn't change, is something I think I'm not aware of. And on that path, maybe someday I will be aware of the real reality. But as of now, I don't think that any one of us are aware, have seen the real reality. We read about it in spiritual books and religious books, but we just read. And when we read, we start thinking thoughts. And again, the real reality is beyond our mind, is beyond our thoughts. So the thinking in the first place that keeps us away from real reality, the thoughts. Once you master your thoughts and feelings and emotions, you can change the lens of reality. You know that how manifestation, abundance, this all market manifestation works. They sell you the idea of changing your reality. And it works, it is true. But you're not changing the reality, you're changing the lens of your reality. Because when you when you were born in your family, the family had beliefs, the family had a system, family had a conditioning, and you adopted that conditioning as a kid. You were not aware, the parents were not aware of their conditionings, and you become the product of that conditioning. That's why you are not able to change the lens of your reality, right? So once you start uncovering those layers of conditionings, you can change the lens of your reality and change your life. Make good money, become happy, become physically fit, and become calm, relaxed. Once the layers of conditioning starts disappearing. And how it happens? It happens when you let relax your mind, let relax your body, let relax your heart. But because when you're relaxing it, you can see that what's happening. Your mind fools you many times because it is trying to protect you. Your subconscious mind is always trying to protect you. How? Some people, I, including me, when I say some people, it's me. I was someone who is very good at strategizing, reading, writing, creating strategies and planning and understanding the ideas, learning, watching courses, reading lots of books. But I sucked at taking action. And I wanted to know that why I'm not able to take action. Now how subconscious mind protects you? Because the moment you start taking action, there would be failures, there would be judgments, there would be lots of things that could you know that would disharm that would harm your stability, that would harm you in any way, and the mind protects you from that harming environment. So but when you become relaxed, when you become silent, when you become aware, you can see that mind is doing it to protect me from that harm. But in the real self, your true self is not a prey. You are meant to do that thing. Once you start becoming aware of this fact, you are meant to do this thing. And of course, there will be failures, there will be judgments, there will be a lot of things, lot of uncertainties. But that's how the game is. As I said, the game, the play comes with lots of uncertainties. And your subconscious mind protects you because of your conditioning. But once you become aware, silent, and relaxed, you maybe there is fear inside of you, but you still take action because that's what you are. Because every action you are taking is taking you. Every action you are taking is taking you towards your soul, towards your truth. But not every action. Actions that are aligned with your purpose, with your soul, with your mission. Now, again, when I say this word purpose, mission, people think that life is a task. Now, again, the whole self-help industry, productivity industry, the tasks, create to-do list. Life is not about to-do list. Life is not about tasks. It's a beautiful play, game, celebration. It should be celebrated every day. It should be felt every day. But we miss the point. And I get it. You are stuck there in your job, and it is easy to say it from here. But let me tell you, I'm not saying it just reading from the books. I have felt it. I'm still experiencing. There are lots of things happening in my life right now, lots of issues. But yeah, I think when I get this realization inside of myself that during this chaos, I can be very silent, calm, and still fight the chaos and still flow with the chaos. In that moment, I felt that I should share with everyone. And it is beautiful that I am sharing it when everything is chaotic in my life. Not everything. I don't see it as chaotic. I don't even like to name it as chaotic because it is game, it is play. It will happen like this. It is meant to happen like this. I just have to see, become aware that what are my lessons, what it's trying to teach you, where it is taking me. I don't want to question it. I don't want to question life. I I have huge faith in life. I am surrendered to the life so that I can flow. And I had started flowing, and I'm blessed and I'm grateful for that. And when I'm flowing, I felt this need inside of me. My intuition arises that I should share it with everyone through these videos. Maybe one person will watch it. Maybe after years someone will watch it, but it will help them. And this is how we all are connected. Because my energy through this world going into you. So that something that is within you starts awakening. That something is faith, the ability to drop your ego, the ability to become courageous, and the potential to achieve anything you want because you deserve to win all the time. And every time you wake up, the higher force in the universe is working in your favor all the time, even if you can't see it. Why? Because your ego, your questions. If you relax, you see that everything is happening in my favor. But the nature, the universe, the God, name it anything, doesn't work like simply. It is very mysterious. It works in a mysterious way. And it doesn't mean that you will not have destruction in your life. Your life will be destroyed. You will lose the people you love. It will be chaotic. But it is all part of the game. If you, for a moment, close your eyes, feel, relax your legs, relax your heart, and feel that it is happening and I'm letting it happen. I'm accepting. You let yourself die a little that okay, I'm not here anymore. I'm with the nature. I'm the nature. I am. No, just relaxing. The things I say, most of the time people say that I have read the same thing in that book. I have read the same thing in this religious book, in this spiritual book. And I get it. But it is very important to see that and I have started reading those books and I'm liking them. Or whatever I say comes from the experience. Or whatever I read, if I have not experienced it, I go and live that experience. Why? Because if I read a book and just share what I from that book, I'm not even a medium. I'm just, you know, not enjoying it. So whatever I say comes from experience, comes from the silence, from my relaxation, from my comfort. And when I say comfort, it doesn't mean there will not be chaos. There will be chaos. Now, in chaos, if you learn to be non reactive, if you learn to be calm, if you learn to be relaxing, you get it. Now, life is happening to you. Life, now you are living. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I can, speak for hours and hours. But as of now, let's end this video. And please ask any question you have in the comment section. I will answer. You can mail me if you have any question. If you want to say anything to me, I read all the emails. Thank you so much for watching the video.